Hello friends, it's Astro here, and we're back in the Nordic wasteland that is our midnight prison. The staff are extremely unhappy, and unfortunately, well, there is absolutely stuff all we can do about it at this particular point in time, because I don't have the ability to give them a pay rise, which is what they desperately desire. It'll be finished in 4 hours and 16 minutes, which is, lovely. But unfortunately, in 3 hours and 27 minutes, they're going to all go on strike. Which is great, I guess. It's fine. Look, I guess, something's got to give. These guys aren't getting what they want, and they're unhappy with the situation, so... Look, I feel them. You're not getting any raises. You're not getting looked after. It's understandable that you're going to have a bit of a tanty about that. But look, in the meantime, let's carry on and see what we can do about making this prison an actual workable place. So, what have we got so far? I mean, we've got some good loans going on. We've got our finance lady ticking through tax relief so that we can get our outgoings reduced by a little bit. We can hire a lawyer, but that's just one more person that's going to go on strike in a moment. We've got the ability to hire psychologists, doctors. We can do education too. And we've got our security lined up. So that's a nice one. Currently working on deployment in that side of things, which is going to be great. It'll let us... put some guards down here where, quite frankly, they're fairly desperately needed, because in 10 hours we're going to get 7 new prisoners arrive into these 2 tiny cells. We have had some prisoners before, but it didn't go terribly well. Where are you going? Oh, I didn't put a door into this canteen. Well, that's a bit of a mistake. Let's pop one in now, shall we? We'll have it here. Jolly good. Okay, cool. So he's let himself back into his cell because no one else is doing it for him. There's a door bugging out here, and I don't know what we can do about that because we can't really... Well, I could probably manually tell someone to go down here. Out through this non-existent door, and... we got injured guards as well. God, man, this is... tricksy. I tell you what these guards probably need, just to sort of get them underway, is a staff room. And I reckon in here, because, I mean, we could pop it up here, I suppose, but in here, it's going to be closer to the area where they're going to be working, so it'll probably work out a little bit better. So let's plan that up, shall we? I reckon if we have it down like this, and we have a staff door there, and then zippity-doo-dah, right, and we'd leave a little bit of space here for something else that we may need, like, a little hospital. And that way, yes, we can pop that stuff in later on if we need it. So let's get some walls built in here. We've still got $488,000, which is spectacular. But that's, that's what happens when you sell and buy a fresh prison, right? You wind up with some goodies. So let's go... Staff room, because this is probably going to help them out. They probably desperately need somewhere to just chill and relax. So in here, let's pop in a serving table so they... These things are so huge. A serving table so they can have some food. We're going to give them a table. I should have just made this room wider, and I'm going to. Let's go to this wall here, and we'll stretch that out by like 1, 2 notches. Yeah, look at that. Rooms. Staff room. Beautiful. And then objects. Table. I'll pop a table right there. I have some chairs for them to sit at while they're eating. We're going to have a soda machine. Let's see. We need a white sofa. Right here. We'll have a television. I tell you what, we'll have an arcade machine there. We'll have a drinks machine here. And we'll have a television right here in front of the couch. So people can sit there at the couch, watch telly, have a couple of sandwiches, and then we've got a little bit of slack space down here where we might put some door controls in when we are able to finally build them. This door... I see. Alright. So we got a door that's stuck. Let's just quickly use that door up by going into quick build, clone, and we'll clone up this. Oh, wait. Did these little blocks... No, they didn't have doors on them. That's right. So I need to find somewhere... May as well pop these in while we're here. And we'll clone this one like that. I'll tell you what. Let's just dump that for now because I'm sick of hearing that door cracking back and forth. How's the tree invasion going? Are you guys behaving yourselves? Okay, good. Oh, look. Yeah, this should cheer them up a bit. They're still probably going to need a pay rise, but this will at least get us towards that, I guess. Guess we'll find out. I can already hear that Space Invaders has been fired up. It's getting ready to shine the cockles of these guys' hearts while they... Oh, please. Oh, no! They removed it and then they put a bag in its place. Alright, let's move away from that. Let's see what else is going on. So we've got some goodies coming in here which are going to be used for our new cells. The chief is researching deployment. We've got tax research here. And this guy, for whatever reason, is on break. And as a sign of passive aggressiveness, he's just sitting there touching up his magnificent mustache in the warden's office. So the warden's probably a little bit ticked off about this. Oops. Never mind. A little bit chipped off about that, as I would be too, I think. I'd be a little bit miffed if I were trying to just sort of chill out and all of a sudden this dude... Uh-oh. Staff have gone on strike. They will be willing to return if they get their 50% pay rise. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Okay, how's prison policy? An hour and 18 minutes. Alright, let's just crank through this. We've got dumpsters out here. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Okay, Oh, they seem mighty upset. Look, they got signs with dollar symbols and nose and burning dumpster fires. Oof. I've never quite had it this bad, honestly. I've had them where they've just about to protest, but I've always had the policy before they've gone on. So, yeah. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's grab, just in here, we're going to have a small corridor for this one. It only needs to be a relatively small room. And we can have something else down here. Because there are a few guards that I've spotted who are injured. So let's get an infirmary in this space. It's only going to be a wee babby infirmary. We might squish it down a little bit further if we need to. And we'll get rid of this planning here because it annoys me. These guys need some lights. Objects, lights. There you go, fellas. Nice place for you to rest. See, they're resting now. They are still striking. Even the injured ones. Oh, he's on strike. Okay. So they're still striking. They're still upset. Oh, we really need 23 minutes to go. And then we can give them a pay rise, and hopefully they'll settle down. Thankfully, some of them are still doing the needful. We've got some new cells going in. We can't intake any prisoners. That's gonna harm us a little bit, but that's okay. Old Warden's popped down here for a sandwich, and he's doing his research at the same time, which is great. And in the meantime, where is that prisoner? Oh. Evidently, he has been punched up a little bit. Recent misconduct. Destruction, escape attempt, found weapons, found drugs. Okay, well, enjoy your time in the chill out cell, buddy. Because that is where you belong. Okay, so the temperature is rapidly climbing. Prison policy has now been approved. So, let's go into here. Let's turn off... I can't turn off bang up. So everyone's in bang up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50%, guys. That's what you wanted. You want 60? Alright, tell you what. Oh, that's pay cut. Oopsie daisy. For 50% pay rise, and then we'll immediately set it back down to 0 because, well, we'll just count that as a bonus, shall we? Now that that's happened, we can turn bang up, and we'll just keep an eye on... Okay, we need a psychologist. Right, good. We're getting there. We've got things that we can do. Let's get a psychologist office in, so we can start figuring out what everyone's up to. Okay, so first things first, we're going to need it to be an office. Like this. We're going to need another wall on the top edge here. And then we're going to have objects, filing cabinet, bang, staff door. It can be a normal... it should probably be a staff door, but we'll see how we go. If we have too much trouble with it, we'll change it out. And we'll have a couple of lights in here as well. Just like that. You know what? We'll just have one in the center. That should be sufficient for this guy. Do we have some power coming through? We sort of do. Let's extend this a little bit up to here. Like this. Yeah, that should reach. That should be fine. Okay. So, once we get our psychologist on board, we can look at what these staff members need. And I think that, you know, it tends to be food and rest. And, you know, the fact that this guy's pissed off, exhausted, and injured is probably not the best. So once we get this infirmary up and running, we can pop some beds in there. So let's zoom into here. We'll have a couple of medical beds. Just 2 should get us started. And we're going to pop in just 1 doctor. And we'll have 2. Objects. Pop a light in here as well. Lovely. And utilities is fine, so that should receive power. Good. Okay, are you still pissed off? Right, you are, but you're exhausted. Pissed off on break. Pissed off. Alright. So let's get this psychologist. So we got medical online. We've got an office coming online here. Let's staff. Psychologist. Blocked. 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 Block, block, block. Alright, we've got to spawn him somewhere where we can see. Let's spawn him in the staff room. He's had his interview on the casting couch. Bing! Okay, requires office. As soon as this office completes, which we'll just bump these up a little bit, and this wall too. As soon as that office completes, he should nip over there. What's the problem in here? Are we having we're having problems getting stuff into the prison? Is that the case? Oh god, these... Hang on. Before we go too much further. Objects, dismantle. No, sell. Oh, okay. Oh, good, you can just... No. Okay, that one we need to dump. These ones... they haven't been installed yet. I see. Oh, that makes it fairly easy to get rid of them. And, what's this? Ooh, water supply. Large pipe, small pipe. Can be built through walls. Perpendicular. Must come from a large pipe. Cannot be subdivided at all. Can be walked over. Cannot go through walls. That was their original plan. That's kind of cool. Shit, that would have been tricky. Not being able to put large pipes through walls. And there used to be a water tower. Oh, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. Ah, Alright, cool. Interesting. I like it. New goodies are always fun to find out. Alright, so that what's going on here? What is this? Can we get rid of that now? No, we can't. Awesome. Okay. Let's just ignore that for the time being. Okay, the psychologist is in. The doctors are in. We've got all the bits and pieces we need. There's blood everywhere, which means that... Oh my goodness me. Something wicked this way comes. Alright, needs. Whoa, Jiminy Cricket. Oh. Oh. Ah. It all went totally green. That's because he just got shoved into solitary and he's now suppressed. Staff needs. Bladder, bowels, food. Aha. Bladder and bowels. Alright guys, don't worry. We got you. We go objects. We're going to go for a couple of toilets right here. I know I said I was going to leave this open for door controls, but you know what? This is what you need. You've asked me for it, and I will provide it. I'll put it up and through the door like that. Look at that. So these guys can go and have a little tinkle in the staff room while this guy's eating his banana on the couch. Mate, you going to clean up after yourself? Jeez. Someone's got to do it. May as well be you. Oh, God. The nerve of some people. Okay. So, we've got our staff room set up. Infirmary's good to go. We've got the psychologist figuring out what people need. And, hello, in 55 minutes we're going to have our first intake. Yeah, that's it. Of prisoners. We've got a whole bunch of fresh uniforms here. So sooner or later we're going to need to plan out a laundry so these guys can wash their own uniforms and whatnot. But for the time being, I want to just try and steady these needs down a little bit. Because, yeah, at the moment... Okay. So, we've got what you need. Bladder, bowels, food. So we've got food, we've got toilets. Warmth is a bit of a problem for them, apparently. Let's have a look at our temperature. So for the most part, it's okay. It's pretty good. The infirmary and the staff room could do with a touch of warming. So let's pop in a radiator in here, I guess. Yeah, that should be nice. Let's do that. And then we'll pop in an hot pipe. Straight from here across to here. Hopefully that should reach. It should be enough space. Good. Okay. So the lower we can keep this, the less risk that we have of another... oh, look, you can sort. Guards. They need toilets. Cooks. Again. Gardeners. They're fine. I mean, the same. Janitors are actually fine. Janitors are coming good. But, yeah, it's going to take a little while. What do you mean? Nope. Have you not got to sell? Why have you not got to sell? Normal security, 24. 24 dudes just got let in. One prisoner unable to be assigned. Why? What's the problem? All the bunks are there. What's this? Oh, a bench. Why is there a bench just sitting in the middle of nowhere as a box? It seems quite bizarre. Okay, so I think that's been figured out. So that's nice. Okay, good. So, got our dudes coming in. Canteen is getting ready for the first meal, which should be coming up in, let's see, eat time. Okay. And we're going to need to start modifying this as well. So I tell you what, you guys can have 4 hours of free time, followed by eat. 4 hours of free time, followed by eat. And then off to Betty Buys. So I'll lock up and shower first thing. Because we don't have any jobs at the... Oh, we do, actually. We've got the cleaning cupboard. Let's have a look at our logistics. Prison labour. We can have 2 people here. 6 in the cleaning cupboard. Okay. So let's change the regime out so it's work free time. Work free time. Good. And that gives them eat time and yard time around that. So fairly sort of generic. It's my standard sort of starter regime. We're going to also need a where is it? Programs. Kitchen safety and hygiene. We're going to need a couple of these so we can get people into the kitchen scrubbing plates. Oh, man. Okay. Can we do this yet? Oh, God, we can. Yes. Thank you. 2 guys in there. We're going to have... guard patrols. Yeah. We're going to have a guard patrol down here. That's a very long guard patrol. Let's just reduce that a little bit. And we'll have one down here. Oh. Lovely. And we'll have one... Lovely. Okay. So that should... Oh, wow. Oh, it's all kicking off. That's a bit of a problem. This guy's just getting raised up and running straight back in for more. Oh, and he's gotten put down again. Alrighty. So, alright. So this isn't going terribly well. We're going to need some more guards. And we've got a riot. Okie dokie. Let's get some riot police in here. We'll just bring them straight in down the high diddle diddle. Right down the middle corridors. Looks like the kitchen is the flashpoint at this stage. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. What on earth is going on? Oh, I'm kind of sad I had that in such, like, fast mode. Who is this? This guy is just like a monster. Wow. These guys have lost 2 guys. This team has lost 1. Wow, this is... That was not what I was expecting at all. Let's have a brief look at needs and see what our... Whoa. Okie dokie. We have some things to fulfill here. And things are going to be rough until we do. Alright. So, that was interesting. Lots of stuff needs repairing. Lots of people have died or are unconscious. We could probably bring these chaps in and get them scouting about to tend to the injured and remove the dead. I think we should probably have a shakedown because I can see a bunch of keys and batons everywhere. Oh my god. No. No. The trees are... Oh, you're kidding me. Has my game crashed? Alrighty. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's probably the end of this episode. And I guess that because it's failed so badly, I'm probably not going to be able to roll back. Well, we'll see. I might be able to roll back to an autosave. If I can, we'll carry on. If not, you won't even see this recording. Yeah. Alright, well, friends, thank you very much for watching. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.